Hello friends and welcome back to Stoneshard. I checked this game out about 6 months ago. It's a delightful little 8-bit styled semi-roguelike light RPG, light action elements. There's a lot of fun. It's got a new game, especially now because the Wayfinder, I think it's called, update has been added. There's one new playable class, a bunch of new skills have been added, more cooking elements, better AI, better dungeon generation. I won't do the prologue, it's basically the tutorial, but we're going to be going permadeath mode in adventure, and we're going to do permadeath because there's all these different characters and I want to, if I die with one, I'll try the next one.
The caravan is gone. My leg is crippled. Half my men are dead, and the other half are deserters and traitors. The host be praised. At least I've got the Stoneshard.
So Varen is the old bounty hunter lad who you play in the tutorial, gets himself out of a dungeon after being backstabbed by his companions. And now you are his little apprentice dude that he's found here.
If I knew I had to deal with an entire cult of devil knows what, I'd think thrice before getting into the whole mess. I'm too old for an adventure like this.
And then the Stoneshard is a little magical necromancer, It's basically an RPG story generating widget. A McGubbin, I believe is the term.
Ah, if only I could have a good talk with Gwinnell right now. I'd ask him what the hell is going on. I've been doing this for 30 years, but I've never found myself in such a tough spot.
Gwinnell was like his teacher.
I need to get back to Bryn. I'm not up to going there by myself, so that's why I sent for you. Do you remember how I helped you out back then? Well, time to return the favor. Damn, it's been so long. Tell me, what have you been up to?
Here's where you choose your character. Oh yeah, it's basically turn-based as well, and you guys know how much I love a turn-based game. So when the game first released, you had Jorgrim, the Dwarven Reaver. You'll see all the characters have unique passives. The Berserker one, for each enemy killed, receive 15% damage and 20% crit efficiency. So Velmir is the new one. He's a Scadian human. Scadia is a distant northern country surrounded by many enemies. Scadians are rugged, reserved, and well known for their disdain towards all manner of hierarchy, preferring to settle their matters by public assemblies. Upon receiving an attack, that's the important thing. It's whether you block it or dodge it or counter it, or get hit by it. Velmir is granted 1.5% accuracy, and the attacker is applied with +3 damage taken for 5 turns. I think I want to try him because I've tried all the other before offline. But I haven't tried Velmir yet. I think we're going to go quite heavily into vitality for max health, because I want this gets better and better the longer the fight drags out. Anna, Maiden Knight, she gets cooldown reduction for more enemies around her. Derwin the Woodward, who's basically a ranger, he's one of my favorites. I think he's got the best passive out of all of them. The first time an enemy enters your vision, they receive minus 10% dodge chance and plus 10% damage taken for 10 turns. And most fights with enemies don't last longer than 10 turns anyway. And then you just got a sorceress who gets more powerful for more magic power. But we're still in beta, so you can't create your own character yet. We're going to go Velmir. I want to actually read his story, try to get into it a bit more, the story elements of it. In Scadia, the most grievous offences may be paid for in blood. When Velmir learned about his brother's treacherous murder at the hands of a man named Drazan, he abandoned his life as a seafaring merchant without hesitation to personally make sure that justice is served. For a few years, Velmir had been tracking the murderer, who at first went into hiding in Scadia, then fled to foreign lands. Eventually, the chase had brought them both to Aldor. Drazan surrounded himself with bodyguards and attempted to lie low in one of the cities, but Velmir managed to hunt him down nevertheless. The bodyguards just delayed the inevitable. The reprisal was swift and violent. Once the blood feud had been settled, Velmir realized that his life was now void of purpose. After everything which had transpired, returning to his old trade wasn't an option, nor did he actually want to. After long consideration, he decided to stay in Aldor and become a bounty hunter, so that he could continue following trails and bringing vengeance over and over again. Hell yeah. So as you can see, light RPG elements, strength, how much damage you do pretty much, how hard you crit, agility, dodge and counter chance, crit chance. Fumble chance is the chance that an attack will fumble or have I think it's minus accuracy if you fumble a weapon. Stealth, lockpicking, and disarming. Perception is your ranged skills. Vitality is obviously hit points. Willpower is everything related to mental strength. That's pretty interesting because in this game you get a medical system, almost like Tarkov.
Anyway, enough pleasantries. It's time to get to work. So here's the deal. I can't walk to Bryn with my leg like this. So unless you plan to carry me, we need a cart. We need horses. We're in luck, though. While you were away, I had a talk with the village elder. We came to an agreement. We'll fulfill 3 contracts for them, and they'll give us a cart and 2 horses. Don't worry about the contracts. It's nothing special. I don't think you need my advice on how to deal with the undead and brigands. The elder will give you the details. You should go to him right away. No time to waste. Ah, I almost forgot. Here's a map of the area. You need it more than I do. You can also ask the innkeeper about local events. He is a talkative kind. I'm sure he'll answer any...
Right. Off we go. So, wait, weapons specializations. We will be using a crossbow. What have we got? A hunting crossbow. That's a very good one. What do we have here? A spear. Scadian helmet. Good armor. Arrow axe. Thanks for the sub, buddy. Another loyal subject. So this is all healing supplies, bandages to stop bleeding, healing salve, increases healing of particular parts of your body. You got to feed yourself, you got to drink water, lockpicking. So check it out. We have access to, not axes, we have maces. Great swords we don't have access to. Spears we have access to. Range weapons. You start with 2 ability points. We'll take 1 point in range weaponry because this is quite cool. Taking aim grants you 50% accuracy and damage for the next turn. We don't have shields access. We don't have staves access. So weapons wise, looks like it's just spears and maces. Nailed down. Deliver a strike to the legs with +7 crit chance. I think actually I want to go axes and shields because I'm playing permadeath, so I need the defensive from shields. But I mean, we already have access to maces. Let's check out what the weapons specializations do for maces. Delivers a strike, 18% of target's energy, and has 52% chance to inflict knockback. If the first strike successfully knocks the enemy back, the attacker advances and delivers an extra attack with lower damage and dazed chance. You fail to inflict knockback, the cooldown's reduced. Increased daze chance. Aegis.
Hey, Stobbie, how are you doing?
I'm doing much better. There was no stream yesterday because I was very hungover. Armor break. So armor pin and extra armor damage. That's pretty straightforward. Stunned enemies take more damage. That's pretty cool because you're going to be passively stunning quite a lot with maces. Successful stun or daze replenishes max energy. That's a bit weak. Stance-based skill activates the following effect: less fumble chance, more armor damage. That's nice. More daze chance. Excellent. Okay. A strike with extra damage. If it's dazed, adds damage for each remaining turn of daze. Prolongs by 4 turns. So basically, stun lock enemies. That's pretty cool. Each mace strike applies less control resistance, and I'm guessing control resistance is your resistance to getting stunned. I'm a little reluctant to go into the mace tree because I want to go axes. Axes is max damage and enemy debuff, but if we want to go axes, we're going to have to find a treatise to learn these skills. But like these skills are so cool. So rush towards them, extra body part damage and extra bleed chance. Each injury, extra accuracy and crit. Injury reduces cooldowns for the whole tree. Strike with extra damage, armor pen. Oh, it's just so good. I want to go for that. But we're going to have to hang on to our skill points then. Not yet. You still only save at campsites. And then shields is just, extra block chance. What I want to do is I want to get the shield stances so I can be quite safe behind my shield and then attack super hard with my axe attacks. I worry that if I go mace and shield, I'm not going to have enough damage. And I also imagine that all of the toughest enemies would be stun resistant. All the bosses would be stun resistant. And for those of you seeing it the first time, doesn't this look a little familiar? Almost like the Tarkov system. So you take damage to individual body parts and get debuffs accordingly. You have to manage hunger, thirst, intoxication, pain, immunity to poison, morale, sanity. Very cool. Anyway, here's your little room that you pay to be able to sleep there and save. This chest has special cloak, which I got because I got the supporters edition. We're actually not going to camp there first of all. We're going to grab the first mission from the magistrate. We'll head to one of these points of interest, which typically are campsites. And when you sleep, you're able to save. You'll see in the beginning though, when we level 2, we are super, super weak. Oh yeah, one other thing that's been added. A bunch of the villagers now can actually give you quests. This is the local drunk. Do you have any work for me? He wants brandy. Okay, we'll do that. And you can now actually track this now through your quest. The blacksmith, he wants swords that he can repair. Let's sell some of this junk here. Junk. I'm actually not sure I want to be using the spear. Maybe we just use the spear to start. Once we find some better weapons, we can use other stuff. This is the general salesman. Stick with you. Previous merc got killed. Do you have any work? He wants I think a bear pelt. Or was it a bison pelt? But that's going to be incredibly hard to get a hold of. He does sell skill books, so we're going to be coming to him. We need to hopefully find an axes skill book. Not going to be easy. I see that there's a shovel now available, but I don't know what the shovel does. It says it allows you to dig, but I've never found any places where I would actually want to dig. Let's go pick up the other quests. As you can tell, I've been experimenting a little bit with this latest build. The tailor guy wants... What does he want? Yeah, he wants the bear pelt. The other guy wants a bison pelt. But fighting a bear is incredibly dangerous. Until we get a few level ups, more skills, and some decent weapons and armor, taking on a bear, like if we go fight a bear now, we'll get literally one shot by it. This is the local herbalist. Do you have any work? He wants a list of herbs, which we can get out there and go forage for. Oh yeah, so basic skills they haven't unlocked yet. Dual wielding is a new thing you can use. Combat mastery and athletics are the two new trees. What is combat mastery? Seize the initiative. Delivers a strike. A successful hit grants the effect seize the initiative. Extra accuracy, less fumble chance, cooldown. Okay. Each successful attack against the target grants 1 stack of these effects, up to 6 stacks. The effect lasts until the target affected by initiative loss dies or leaves vision. So wait, that actually, so this is gonna, I think this will help us against like bigger, tougher enemies. If you imagine 6 stacks of extra accuracy for us, less dodge for them, more fumble for them. Is that going to be worth it? A defensive tactic. Damage, bleed, resistance, control resistance. Ooh, this is pretty cool. Are these passives? Because in the past, I would always just go for, you know, my weapon mastery tree as much as I can. Why don't we go for maces? Maces and shields. Why not? Okay, and this is Velmir. Hang on, sir. Velmir. Mace, shield, build. Well, Jolly Rogers, just to address your comment about getting murdered too often. It's actually similar to me. It feels quite similar to Battle Brothers in that you just absolutely have to know completely what you can and can't fight and when you can and can't fight it. So I'm looking for a mace and a shield. Right, cudgel then. That lets us sell the spear. I think that spear would do more damage now, but I definitely want the extra defense from the shield. What do you need? He's the one who gives us all of our missions. Let's get to business then. Fugitive's Hand or Alchemy Kit, they're all about the same. Go to the place, defeat the boss, get the thing. Oh well. Ooh, positive mood, optimism. Okay, so weapon. Wait, hang on now. Yes, learn onslaught. Where are we going? Outpost Jormass. So we're in Osbrook. Let's head left to the point of interest, and then out down, and then we'll go there. Because I want to get a save point there. Off we go on our first little quest. Wait, hang on. Did I pick up all of the missions? Yes. Herbalist wants agrimony, a bunch of herbs. We'll find those in the fields. The tailor wants a bear pelt. Merchant wants a bison pelt and a pair of horns. The smith wants 3 crude falchions or battle cleavers. Drunkard wants brandy. And Fugitive's Hand. I should actually ask the lumberjack what he wants. Where is he? Down here? I love the way this game looks. It's so pretty. Yada 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 yada. What kind of goods are you looking for? Timber, of course. Clubs and the like. Only at a low price. Okay, he's not going to give us very much. And then he sells range weaponry and shields. Wait, hang on. If I'm selling a weapon, I should sell it to the blacksmith. And we should actually ask the blacksmith what kind of weapons he's looking for. This actually dictates who you should be selling what to. Goods, pretty much anything. Food, booze, gold. It's only reasonable to have some supplies. I'll also purchase quality materials if you have any. What about weapons and armor? Just some broken junk. Buy it off your hands, but for cheap. Isn't much use for cheap and broken equipment. It's not worth fixing. Aren't many people willing around to buy it. Even if I melt it, it barely covers the effort. The magistrate, who gave us our job, wants things new and shiny. We really have mercenaries like you in parts. If you find an item in good condition, bring it here. I'll have a look. Which really just translates to if you find weapons and armor, and I think it's like if they're less than 50% durability, you just leave them. Junk. Wait, agrimony, isn't that on our list for the herbalist? Agrimony, fleawort, time, and spearmint. Fleawort, that's on our list as well. Excellent. Look at your wares. He just sells bread and stuff. Yeah, that's fine. Are we going to be doing a spot of hunting while we're out in the fields to feed ourselves? We're currently at the mill, so we'll go left and left. I love this game. It's quite peaceful. Okay, what does Fleawort do? Health replenishment. But you know what? Let's quickly head back into town. I needed to sell that spear. And I've got 2 of the herbs that the herbalist needs already. So we'll just go chuck those in our chest. Aranex, it's a lot of fun. As you can see, 8-bit. It's got roguelite elements because once you go into a dungeon, the dungeons are actually procedurally generated. Hang on, let's move the Stobbie. Where is the Stobbie less intrusive? Light roguelite, RPG, action elements, story elements. RPG light, yeah. I enjoyed it very much. I think it's a lot of fun. Wait, what were we going to do? We were going to sell the spear. Let's see, 59. As you can see, it pays very little. We already have a nice helmet, so that's good. This is the kind of stuff we want. Footman's Mace, Heavy Club, Militia Club. Yep, you'll see soon enough, Aranax. It's turn-based. It's kind of turn-based, kind of real-time. Let me just pay for a bed for one night. Yeah, it's early access. A lot of the stuff is being added, as unfortunately is the same as every game these days. Sleep for an hour, that lets you save. Sadly, absolutely is the norm these days. It's not an issue in principle if it's done properly, you know, but then you get these big AAA companies who take the absolute hot piss out of the situation. Although I think Star Citizen is probably the biggest culprit. Ah, you see we've got thirsty. What is thirst? Skills, energy cost, magic power. Drink some water. Flea what we've got. Oh god, oh god, oh god, that's bad. I've run now. Oh, straight into too many enemies. Let's just get ready to run. I think we're going to get killed by the first people we fight. Oh, one down. Whew. Screen was shaking, so there was some fighting happening. Righto, so look how we took damage. It actually degrades particular body parts. And the more your body parts get degraded overall, the lower your ability to heal. So, Fleawart. Not so long ago in Aldor, there used to live a half-crazed herbalist, stern believer in the miraculous properties of Fleawart. Apparently, he died of gangrene. But health replenishment, healing efficiency, injury treatment, bleed resistance. So you use it on a degraded body part, and it's like a minor heal. See how it increases our total healing ability now. Ask Varen about the ring. Okay, I'll do that next time. Durability 72, that's worth keeping. 45, but that's a cheap shit weapon anyway. But hang on, doesn't that count as a mace? It does. Fumble chance plus 12. I don't know if the peasant flail's worth using. I think the cudgel is fine. I don't want that fumble chance. Right. One little trick I learned was you walk around with the crossbow unloaded. So you go into attack mode, and then you're able to reload. I don't actually know if I'm going to be stacking Agi. For me, because I'm playing permadeath, I want to go very defensive, so I'm going to get a lot of... oh, sweet, he's fleeing. Spare you. You shouldn't be a brigand then, my friend. There we go, get bonked on the head. Go for shield pump strength. Okay, cool. 45 out of 60. I don't think that's worth it either. I'm going to get everything up to 12, and then we'll alternate between vitality and strength. I think because I'm playing Velmir, I want a fair amount of vitality. Like I said, I think the longer the fight goes, and the more attacks I can take, the more I get out of my passive. It's so cool that you can actually cook these little mushrooms now. Burdock. I don't think I need burdock. You haven't even seen the beginning of the bonking yet. Wait till we get ourselves a nice military mace. What is this? Morale, sanity. Oh, that's pretty cool. Shrine. Okay, so we are here now. Let's keep going left. I haven't seen any animals yet. Oh, look, it's pretty cool how there's like an actual environment out here with animals hunting each other. So something took down these wolves. Oh, they've been fighting with a deer. Oh, that's a bit of luck. Look at that. Well, fighting bears and bison was already pretty scary. Oh, that's nice. Deer antlers. I need that for the one quest. The deer pelt doesn't pay very much, but honestly, in the beginning, I'll just fill up my inventory with whatever I can, head back to base, get a bit of money. I'm gonna finish exploring this forest. On the off chance, if these animals were killed by a bear. Oh yeah, the boars can hurt you as well. Oh, there he is. Now, we have a quest to take down a bear. Most likely we're going to get murdered. Very dangerous, unaware, health 100%. Okay, let's stay well away from that bear. That bear will like one or two shot us. Boars are 120, okay. I think if I shoot and run, I'll just make it angry. Like if I wasn't playing permadeath, I don't want to come anywhere near that bear right now. But part of what makes this game so cool is that you can come across wounded enemies. Until I get some decent armor and some skills and some weapons. I mean, if I can get my hands on a military mace and get 2 or 3 levels, then there's a fair chance I can stun lock the bear and kill it. If we get lucky, we can find a bear that has fought with boars or something and could be a bit wounded. Oh, a moose. Is it going to attack us? It's attacking us. Okay, moose actually attack you now. This is the end of our run. I'm going to get killed by a moose. Oh god. It's stunned. We keep blocking. Next hit and we're dead. Damn moose. 14% health. Come on. Killed by a moose. Donkey Kong is moose hunting simulator. I can't load because it's permadeath, and that's my 2 earlier offline saves. Yeah, good run, good start. Let's try that again, shall we? Maybe we fight with a spear. I don't know.
So
Oh, a moosing.
the caravan is gone. My leg is crippled. Half my men.
Let's try that again.
Is that so?
Velmir.
Don't. You can also ask the innkeeper about local events.
Yeah. We know. Oh, wait, I should ask him about that ring. Velmir's ring. Stoneshard. I don't want to explain again. Because it's going to bore the other viewers. Do a quick Google. That's pretty cool. Remember you mentioned some ring? I did. Thanks for reminding me. It should be right here. Yes, here you go. Don't lose it. It will come in handy once we get to Bryn. It's too early for you to know. Just wear it for now or put it somewhere secure. Make sure not to lose it. Can't find another ring like this. Oh, that's cool. Varen's ring. Less fumble chance. Mysterious gift from Varen. He assured you it will come in handy, but how? Farewell. Okay, first thing, bit of inventory management. I quite like the description of this game as medieval Tarkov. What with the inventory management and whatnot. Let's go grab our other cloak. Have the magistrate give us a mission. I already know what the other merchants want, so I don't even have to ask them yet what they want. We'll just get what we need to fulfill the contracts and then go hand them in. So it's 3 cleavers, boar pelt, bison pelt, antlers. He wants brandy. What are you selling? Should we pick up a quick cheap mace? 1,000 for that mace. 335 for a militia club. That seems like a waste, but why not? I mean, I want to be able to use my mace skills from the beginning, and I don't know when I'll find another mace. Go on then. So that's a dreadful start to our economy, but decent little weapon. Oh yeah, I've got to be buying identification scrolls whenever I can. Would that have been better, the heavy club? That would have actually... Typical. Combat mastery. We want shield mastery. Wanderer's mantle. Look at that. Ox tongue spear. Interesting. I should probably buy a splint. I found that when you raid the little supply room here, it's not actually worth selling the weapons. You don't get anything for them. What do you need? Give me a mission. Let's go rescue the peasant. Fine deal. Farewell. And we said we wanted to pick up 1 level intake aim. And let's go for maces. Righto. Off to Castle Neerwoest, but it's high danger. I have noticed when you take these missions, it's either low, medium, or high danger. It's a little unlucky that we've kind of started straight with the high danger. I worry that might be too much for us, frankly. Why don't we just follow the road and then go to the point of interest? These fields should help us, first of all, do some decent hunting, which can help us get some money, and we can get the herbs that the herbalist is looking for, so we can fulfill the herbalist's contract. So the fact that our first mission has got high threat is a little unfortunate. It now means that and especially because I'm playing permadeath mode, I think we've got to go slow and defensive and do a lot of hunting. Hopefully find some brigands to level up on. I want at least 1 level up and some better gear. Flyer Garrick is good for pain management, so we'll take that. Death caps are just straight poisonous. I look forward to when they are going to introduce alchemy and crafting, or alchemy crafting, because like penny buns you can just cook and they give you it's just a little bit of food. It's just a edible mushroom. And it's interesting how the Flyer Garrick gives you a lot of intoxication and a bit of pain resistance, but if you cook it, it removes the intoxication. Very cool. Burdock, what does this do? The weed grows along roads and fences. Rumors say its roots possess a number of useful properties. Okay, so when we want to heal, we just eat some burdock. Just you wait, we're going to get our revenge on that moose. And the last time I killed a moose, you get like 350 gold for its hide. Pretty good. Aha! See, this is exactly why I want to comb every little tile. Oh, get wrecked! Yeah, run away, nerd. Ooh, some bread. Oh, customers. I have found that with the crossbow and using aim, you damn near never miss. Are we? Oh. Ooh. Okay, that is wrecked. What kind of condition are these flails in? They're only worth keeping if they are... Actually, the flails aren't worth keeping at all. We'd need an identification tome for that. It's in bad condition. I don't even know if it's worth hanging on to at all. Probably not. We take any hits? We did. I don't think that's worth using healing self. We'll eat some herbs. And there's some flea wart, which helps with healing. Oh, they have W and W, if that's what you mean by item rotation. You'll also see later on, they have, thankfully, introduced quivers as well. So we can get multiple stacks of bolts. These lands are a bit of a pain in the ass. Stuff. Crude falchion, and it's in good condition too. Nice. They have Love to Splooge, yeah. So there's a new character been added, which is this one, Velmir, the Revenger. His ability is every attack he gets increased accuracy and enemies take more damage. But as I was saying, what I most look forward to, where is it? Medicine and alchemy, I think is going to be super interesting. Magical mastery, combat mastery. I wonder if it's worth taking a value point in something like Seize the Initiative. Deliver a strike, a successful hit grants the effect Seize Initiative. More accuracy, less fumble chance, lowers their dodge chance, keep stacking that. If we're going to the Mace tree, maybe we just take... I kind of want passives, but what do we have here? No time to linger. Disengage. Dash. So what's at the end of the combat mastery? Right on target. All weapon-based abilities receive accuracy, fumble chance, and crit chance. If one of your weapon slots is empty, receive weapon damage, accuracy, crit chance. Wow. So that's basically like if you use a one-handed weapon and no shield. You get extra damage, accuracy, crit chance. Duelist basically, indeed. Each successful hit, 10% chance to reduce active cooldowns. Well, we can take a look at that. I think for this one, let's just go deep into the shield and mace trees. I want to be super tanky. Heaviest armor that I can get my hands on. Best shield. A nice big old mace. See if we can keep stacking stuns. If I'm going to go for like a dodgy duelist, I think the Berserker is probably the way to go. I don't think so, no, Aronax, no you don't. Isn't the music lovely? Isn't this great? This is so nice and peaceful. Ah, it's a nice change from playing Battle Brothers and hearing the dreaded sound of the tier 2 crossbow reloading. Mind Wart, that helps with spell casting, which we don't do. Nettle, what does that do? Ow. Despite its prickly nature, the plant is undeniably beneficial. Its leaves and stems are edible and are used by herbalists all over Aldor. Health restoration, bleed resistance. Okay, that's cool. I get the feeling that once alchemy gets introduced, it's going to be a very good skill tree to go down. I mean, there's so many crafting materials all over the place. And potions currently in the game are super rare and super valuable. I can just imagine once you can start crafting your own potions, it's gonna be good. Okay, first tile successfully scouted. We are in the... I've actually lost track of where we are. That does happen, unfortunately, because it doesn't give you a "you are here" indicator. Whoa, look at that! Let's do a spot of hunting. Look at this. This is so cool. Now there's bandits in the area as well. And a bow. It's a three-way. And a boar now as well. What I needed is a bear and a bunch of bandits, so the bandits can basically help me take the bear down. And it's actually not impossible that you might even just find a dead bear lying in the forest. I haven't encountered that before. That's the splooge. It depends on a bunch of things. Are you playing permadeath mode, in which case, as you just saw, 5 minutes? I actually can't tell you how long it normally takes. The furthest I've gotten is out of the starting zone onto the next like village area. And that was about 20 hours. Boar pelts. Fatty meat. Oh, look at this. Oh, we leveled up. Okay, now this is a perennial problem in this game, is inventory management. Let's eat these mushrooms just to make space. Ooh, don't eat that. This meat is actually worth a little bit. I kind of feel like it's worth taking it just for the money. What kind of condition is the spiked club in? It's in a rubbish condition. We'll go sell these pelts to the tailor. G'day, Raffle. Where are we? We're on a road. I suspect we're here. Forest with a road. Anyway, inventory full. Back to Osbrook. Let's go 12 in vitality and skill tree. Let's go seize the initiative just because I'm curious about it, honestly. How do I switch these around? See, that I'm not sure about. I don't know how to do that. What, do you open up the skill tree and then drag them around, perhaps? Aha! Righto. Okay, this is a bit of a weird way to have to do it, but it's maces. So anyway, I'm expecting that I'm going to have to open up with seize the initiative and then bash. Yeah, that's one square range. Okay. Basic skills, detect traps. Successful attacks always crit. We're thirsty. Good. Progress. How far are we? We're a long way off level 3000 XP. We need one more falchion or cleaver, and we can hand in that quest at the blacksmith. Use me. I think we'll hang on to the spear until we find an identification scroll. It's not Behemoth. I've got about 40 hours in total over the various levels of the beta. Can I save? I have to pay the innkeeper. We headed right last time. I really think we should go hit the nearest point of interest for a free save point. It's only 15 gold to save. Okay, I don't want to lose the progress I've made. Rent a room, 15 crowns. Thank you. Exactly, I just want to try the new update. Actually, let's sleep until morning all the way. Just to give us mental fortitude, which is going to help us level up quicker for the plus 5% received experience. Let's make sure we're well rested. Eat. Drink. Got some good raw meat there. Cook. Cook. Check this out. That meat now, 35 hunger. That's excellent. And we cooked the mushrooms. Penny buns now. Hunger. Morale. And the fly agaric. It was plus 60% intoxication. Now it's only plus 10 after you cook it. So we are pretty much sorted for food for the next run. Let's go sell these, fill up our water skin, and head out. I'm pretty sure the tailor pays the most for animal skins. Yeah. Look at your wares. Sell, sell, sell. Should we pick up some leather braces? Not really. Unless it offers protection, I tend to not bother. Like, eventually, I think we want to go for something like a gambeson. The chainmail armor is unrealistically expensive to start with. I feel like just a cloth gambeson. I mean, the mirror quilted is 6 protection, but that's 2690. This is half the protection, but it's only 1,000 gold. Let's go for a gambeson. How much do we have? Maybe we can buy a better shield. It's only a 7% block chance. What kind of price does the lumbersmith want for shields? 100 for an oaken shield, and it's double the protection. Thank you. That'll do. I should probably pick up a quiver at some point as well. Righto, so next objective, let's go hit these points of interest, do some foraging, get another level up, then we can go to Castle Neerwust. I'm just trying to remember whether you have a limited time to actually do these quests or not. I just worry a little bit that if I do this loop in the western part of the world, that mission's going to expire. Does it have any sort of... 2 days. Okay, so yeah, there's no time to waste, unfortunately. Well, Jay Roger, if you're struggling, I wonder if I shouldn't actually do a little short how-to video. In this coming week, I want to spend some time updating my Battle Brother how-to guides, and I especially want to do a little short video in Battle Brothers where I talk about looking at the stats of your brothers and how to decide what to make them. I think that's probably the question I get asked the most in comments and in the Discord. Is, you know, look at this brother with these stats, what do I do with him? Speaking of Battle Brothers, we're going to be playing Battle Brothers all of tonight. Ooh, does this apply for range combat as well? No, because it's deliver a strike. Okay. So here's a question for those of you who've played this game. How would you feel if they introduced a teleport scroll into this game? Like teleport back to town type of thing, just to take some of the walking away out of the game. It would make a lot of sense. Oh dear. We reload. Sneak up on him. Don't have a shot. Good hit. The thing is, these deers run away from you. Yes, come on, one more hit. Deers are particularly profitable to hunt if you get the antlers. You get 50 gold for the antlers. The fatty meat is great. The pelt is wonderful. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. I mean, our hunger needs are more than taken care of. Hell, I could even go sell that meat. How far are we back to base? I kind of want to pop back to base to go sell. But no, let's just fill up our inventory with good stuff and then head back to base and just keep doing that. Yeah, I suppose so, Beam. But the whole teleport back to base thing, you wouldn't be introducing it, wanting to introduce it for a get you safe back to base when you're injured thing. I'm thinking more like in Diablo, where you just want to remove the tedium of having to walk to the nearest place, you know? To the actual town. But I kind of like that they're keeping it low fantasy, you know? Shot. Damn it. Seize initiative. Have mercy. Ha! I like how they're fleeing. This is encouraging. Good. That is in shit condition, so we'll just leave it. Ooh. Do we have cooked fly, Garrick? We do, so I don't need that one. This is the first dungeon we're going to, yes. I would have preferred to not go do it now, because it's high danger. We got unlucky. Our first mission gave us high danger. I think what we'll do is, I need the inventory space, so... And I'm pretty sure what you leave in here will still be here when we come back. But we've got to rest up. We're injured. In fact, I don't have to apply healing salve. I can just rest up and heal slowly. The problem with healing so slowly is that you get hungry and you get thirsty over time. You can complete contracts without accepting them. Ah, see, I didn't know that. Okay, interesting. Welp, we've already accepted this one, so... Kill the brigand leader. Is there any way to have this permanently on? No. Ooh, double vivifying essence. That's lucky. I might even just sell both of those and use that just to boost my economy. Does that give XP? I don't know. You have higher perception, you'll auto-detect traps. So the thing is, in what counts as high perception then? Like 15? Do I maybe want to get up to 15 perception and just leave it there? Go cheese. Oh boy. Oh this is bad. I'm trying to break line of sight with that archer. Okay. Seized initiative. Skills, energy cost, fumble chance. Keep attacking, get more stacks of it. Does using onslaught, if it hits, give me a stack? It does not. So it seems like seized initiative, you just have to auto attack then. Probably gonna die here. We are bleeding. And there's a enforcer. Okay, luckily the archer is quite rubbish. Heavy armor takes care of traps. Oh right, so if I get like very good boots, for example, the traps shouldn't really do anything. I don't know if that pitchfork is worth taking or not. It's probably not. 338, more than half. That's actually worth hanging on to, I think. 338, it occupies 5 squares, so that's like, geez, more than 60 gold per square value. That's really good. Let's see what the bow's worth. Nothing. Ball pelt, yeah, I'll keep it in my inventory for now. I try to get into the habit of organizing my inventory from left to right in terms of value. So then when it's time to make space, you just throw away things from the right first. I agree it's kind of worthless, but I might be quite happy just to head back into town. A Saiga pelt. Great demand in the southern parts of Aldor, which aren't frequented by deers and bulls. That's a first. I've never seen a Saiga pelt. Ooh, no ways. Okay, I'm heading back to town immediately. I want to get that identified. I've never found an amazing gambus. Yeah, a 5 protection chest piece. Just found. I've never ever found something that valuable like that, basically for free. I think that deserves.
And there was much rejoicing.
Yay! That deserves some rejoicing, I think. God, what were the chances of that?
Help! Help! I'm being repressed, bloody peasant!
Peasant Purehelm, thanks for following, you bloody peasant. Like, look at what we just found in that dungeon. We found 2 vivifying essences and a 5 protection chest piece. Incredible. So I wonder if the difficulty of the dungeon is linked to the gear you find. Like you find better gear in more dangerous dungeons. Can you link? Is there a mod in chat, lads? Are there any mods? Make yourselves known if there are mods. Valtek, if you want to post, just ask one of the mods to post it for you, please. If not, what do you want to link to, by the way? I'm trying to think what the allow command is. I hardly ever use commands. No, please don't. That's just gonna make me jealous. If you can find something incredible, I'll tell you what. Post it in my Discord, and then I can show it on stream. Use ! Discord. Chuck it in the general chat channel. In Battle Brothers, those of us who play and are on the Discord quite like to, you know, if we find an amazing legendary weapon or armor in Battle Brothers, we like to show it off there. It's so typical now with my cultists run through that I'm doing on stream. I'm using 2-handed flails, which I know are generally quite rubbish, but then in my offline campaign with my peasants, I did like 3 necromancer circles, and I got 3 named 2-handed flails in a row. So typical. In the playthrough, I don't want that weapon type. It's damn near all I can find. We need an identification scroll. 40 gold. Acid proof, lamellar quilted. So caustic resistance. Oh, we've got to repair that immediately. That is incredible. Now, is it the blacksmith or the tailor that'll repair that? It's metal, so... sell... Sell... Whoa, 295 to repair that. Whoa. Look at that. An unknown craftsman reinforced this quilted coat with rows of leather scales. The execution lacks quality, but it served its purpose. I mean, if I were to buy this, it would cost me like almost 3,000 gold, and we just found it in a chest. That's what I'm talking about. Acid is not terribly common, no. The only acid damage I've found so far is picking a nettle, and it does 1 caustic damage. I mean, he wants 900 gold to repair it, though. The deer antlers, I think I need that for the quest for the general merchant. Yeah, mirror quilted coat, that's quite close to the lamellar quilted coat. So it's around about that cost, I would think. Gloves, I think, let's not buy stuff. We can just pretty much be confident that we'll find stuff out in the world. I think I should, do I sell the vivifying essence? Sanity, energy, health replenishment. No, let's hang on to it. If I can get someone that'll pay me like 100 gold for it, I'll just sell it. 75, it's 150 gold. We're looking for a shield treatise. Oh, that's combat mastery. Wine to the innkeeper, thanks. Okay, the splint I'll actually hang on to, that's very usable. The deer antlers I'm pretty sure is a quest item, so we'll keep that. Oh really, I should have sold it to someone else. Who should I have sold the potions to? What's he? 72, wow, he's paying almost full price. The herbalist, oh right, of course the herbalist, that's obvious. Oh! Antlers go to bird, but I think I need antlers for his quest item, so I just need a bison pelt to go with that. Right, quick save. In fact, let's sleep through the morning to get mentally rested. Oh, actually, I shouldn't have slept that much time. I might be running out of time for this bloody quest now. Okay, we got to go do that now, like immediately. Shit. I just don't know whether it's worth identifying the pitchfork first. 40% hunger. Let's eat that. It's not. Okay, righto. Well, I mean, Beam it, if you think of how Battle Brothers was, I mean, I only started to get my head around Battle Brothers after a couple 100 hours. How much did it give us? I didn't actually pay attention. You see, it's my attention to detail that makes me such a good streamer. What is that? Scadian Bludgeon. 25 armor damage, armor pen of 15. 25. Okay, right. Oh yeah, it's super broken. So it seems that what we learned from that is that even if something is, you know, unidentified or it needs to be identified, it's not about the fact that it's magical, it's about its condition. I mean, we're going to have to save up 900 gold just to repair this bloody quilted coat. So Crusader of Truth, my quick little tip, I mean, it sounds like Valtech is the real expert, but what I've found effective is head straight to the magistrate's office, grab yourself a ranged weapon, and then try to soften up targets as they approach, and then just start with a weapon and a shield to begin with, even if it's not in your chosen mastery. I think until you get a little bit of weapons and a little bit of experience, you want to have the shield. Oh, is blacksmithing a skill? Armor, medicine, alchemy, sabotage, survival. Because if you think of the fact that we have to spend 900 gold to repair this armor, if I had some skill that means I could repair it myself or make it cheaper. Melee is harder. I found that as well. Before the last update, my most successful character was a riposting greatsword character. because I felt that the great sword with the riposting found the middle ground nicely between defensive and offensive. The last time I did a shield character like this, I felt that I was lacking for damage. And I'm only more concerned about that now, considering I'm going maces. What also helps is you should just blunder into a dungeon and get yourself a 5 protection enchanted coat right off the beginning. Nails are not worth keeping, I don't think. Oh, did I miss some barrels? What, those? Okay, we searched that. Oh, okay, so control, you can destroy the barrels. Ah. Veltec dropping knowledge, but this is damaging my weapon though, isn't it? Stack of barrels, durability. Is it going to be worth now having another weapon or club to switch to when I'm destroying barrels like that? Okay, like these ones don't, only the stacks of barrels you say. Okay. Bowl, a pot. Fucking loaded junk. I actually wonder if it's not worth it. This is new. A dog. What is this? A henchman. Oh! I see now why this is rated as a high danger dungeon. I think this is too much for me. I think I'm dead. Oh god. I'm dead. Oh jeez. But healing self now is not going to help. I just got to keep fighting. To the death. I'm also trying to fight one-on-one. But no, I wasn't able to do so. We got second wind at least. Maybe. Just the doggo. Whew. I agree now. I should not have sold those vivifying essences. Could you have used those vivifying essences in the middle of combat? I haven't found anything that's worth using in combat. Whew, that was close. You say go out and rest. I've always found just closing a door is usually enough. I've never had anyone come barging in. Oh, that's pretty cool. So the fact that the dog barked could actually bring others. That's really cool of this game. Worth $1.99, but less than 50%. Well, got to make it interesting for the viewers. Playing with fire. Some fromage. Having all the food. Ah, drink from the barrel. That's pretty cool. Fill the water skin. Drink. Okay, so the man catcher is not worth keeping. We've got loads of food out of those barrels. This is a rubbish shield, so we'll chuck that away. That's rubbish. We'll chuck that away. I always hate killing doggos, but hey, he attacked me, so. Spawn in 3 days. Yeah. What is that? A turncut with a spear. I need a charging ability of some sort, which again would have been great to have used the great sword. goes. Ugh. Ugh. Oh lord, that's a lot of enemies. Fuck, these things are annoying. And I'm immobilized. This is bad. I knew it was a bad thing when we got a high threat dungeon as our first mission. Close the cocking door! Run away! Run away! Oh god, oh god, oh god. To the death. Get fucking stunned. Oh, yes, he's fleeing. If it wasn't for this bloody shield. Core. Splint. Healing salve. Are we out of healing salve? Right, let's go out this dungeon and go heal. This is such a scary dungeon. So the poachers only have 5 arrows, you say? Okay, well. Give me some fly agaric for the pain. Whew. Bloody hell. You can kick dogs. Well, you can kick any enemy, I believe, if you have that kick skill. Let's eat our vegetables. I'm out of healing salve. God, I want to turn back, but I have to complete this mission. I'm running out of time. How much longer until this is fully healed? Should we go look for bog bean? I think helps healing. A horsetail would help healing. Hunger, thirst, intoxication. Doesn't help. Yeah, you're right. Just keep resting. Okay, good. It's gone. Speaking of plenty of food, we're fine. If I can somehow clear out this dungeon, I'll be so pleased with myself. I've never actually managed to clear out a high threat dungeon when I'm this low level. Well, we're almost halfway, I suppose, to the next level up. And also, as soon as we get to 900 gold, I reckon we've got to repair this Gambison. Now on the downside, here we go, all the enemies are fully healed up. God, this guy's kicking my ass. You surrender, I don't care. Get fucking wrecked. A war pitchfork, that should be worth a bit if it's in good condition. It's not. It's funny you say the snake, yeah, because the snake does a lot of poison damage. I just got to rest again. We're just going to repeat this process. Looks like fight one. I mean, all the enemies are going to be this scary. So fight one enemy, heal up. Fight the next one, heal up. Well, Velto, I'm glad they're cowering a lot faster. I mean, hell, this is difficult. How much XP did we get? At least we're getting a lot of XP for these tougher enemies, I suppose. So there is that. My hope is that I can stun the enemies and the bosses. Spare me. Get back here. don't think peasant bows are worth taking ever. What is that? A poacher. He's out of arrows. It feels like seasoned initiative has been worth taking. Lower fumble chance, accuracy. It's just good. That's worth keeping, I think. Yeah, it's over 50% durability. Just keep resting up. Yeah, I want to check out defensive tactic in the general combat skill. There's a lot more to think about now. Let's see, defensive tactic. Dodge chance or block chance, which will be block chance for us. Fortitude, damage taken, bleed, control, move. For each enemy within vision, receive 1 stack of the effect. Amount of stacks is calculated dynamically based on the number of enemies within vision. Maybe I should go offensive tactic because maces don't do that much damage. Counter crit. Well, I'm not going for counter build, we're going for a block build. Okay, yeah, defensive tactic. I think we'll leave it there then. What's setup? Skipping a turn grants accuracy and weapon damage. Oh, these things, those fuckers are dangerous. Run away. Wouldn't it be cool if you can actually start like dropping traps? Can doors be locked? No, they cannot. Running away bravely. I shouldn't be disarming traps if I find them in this dungeon. Yeah, but keep the traps up. I'm pretty sure I can lead enemies into them. Sabotage. Yeah, that sounds exactly right. What does Pine Cap do again? Hunger, intoxication. They can absorb poisons and grant vigor. Okay, interesting. When they're cooked. Hunger resistance, morale. Well, I kind of need the AI to be that stupid. But only 90 hit points. Keep resting. I want to know how much longer until this quest is. 1 day. Shit. See, now I actually don't want to use bash because it'll push me forward. Oh god. I think this is death. Wow! Okay, Jabal the Distraught. This looks like the boss. Double daggers. Lethal. Oh! Ripperoni in pepperoni. Oh. Rip. Man, we got such a nice armor there. Next time, start with a shield tree. Yeah, well, that particular character didn't have access to the shield tree to start with. Okay, YouTube folks, hour and 20 minutes. That's a good little run. Let's do another one. You'll get one tomorrow. We'll try one of the other characters.